Well, there is nothing in there.
Yes, there is.
Oh, no. I don't think so. Wait a minute. No.
There's nothing like a great party. It's like the stars aligning. A good occasion, a great crowd, the right music, location, lighting, food and beverage fit for a king, throw in a juicy subplot or two, every party's got 'em, and you're set. Memories for a lifetime. Heck, I've thrown a few great parties right here in this room, some of which I even remember, and some I'd rather forget. But anyway, all of us know the feeling of a great party, which is why it makes for great movie making. One of the best blowout parties in film and an endearing love letter to the 1960s is The Party from 1968. Produced and directed by the inimitable Blake Edwards, the plot is simple. A bumbling actor is intended to be on a list to get fired, and instead, a secretary adds him to a different list, the list of a big exclusive Hollywood party. And the rest is history. Except it's not good history, because leading comedian Peter Sellers did the role in Brownface, playing an endearingly clueless Indian or South Asian actor, which is unforgivable by today's standards and is a shame because it's a blemish on a brilliant comedic performance. Jesse Hassinger wrote about this on Pop Matters back in 2014, suggesting that it's not as much a racist caricature because Sellers was a comedic chameleon. He transformed into so many people from so many backgrounds on screen. In this, he essentially slapsticks his way through 2 hours and never loses our attention, or our delight. Bumbles, gags, switcheroos, elephants. So how should we appreciate, and if we can, enjoy these spectacular scenes on film? As set pieces, surely, they're easy excuses for directors and crews to pull out all the stops, using tricks and trades from theater, practical effects, musical performances, characters who are drunk or dancing or screwing or all the above. Every great party in film also uses spectacle, typically over-the-top visuals and effects to thrill us and create moments that seep into our imagination. Think of all the Gatsby parties that have been thrown over time. Most importantly, even if it's a crazy party, it must advance the story. In The Party, will our star make it to the end? Will he get arrested? Will he get the girl?
I would like to say that I enjoyed myself very much last night.
I did too, very much.
Especially, I thought that your song was very beautiful.
Fast forward to 2022, and we see another interpretation of the crazy party, one with a totally different tone in politics. Damien Chazelle's Babylon, starring Margot Robbie, Brad Pitt, and newcomer Diego Calva, whose wide-eyed wonder steals your heart.
You ever been on a movie set before?
No.
You'll see. This is the most magical place in the world.
So dice.
Set in 1926, the turning point between silent movies and sound movies, or talkies, a producer in the not-yet-developed Hollywood Hills throws an all-night rager, in which another elephant makes a grand entrance, on a weeknight, no less. It also features face coloring, when a black trumpet player and band leader is convinced to use shoe polish as blackface.
What?
For the lighting, just to match the other players.
And we watch as his real face tells a story of torment and complication. Unlike its mid-60s predecessor, which is based on gags without much character development, Babylon takes us to the birth of Hollywood in the wild time it was. It also shares its focus with women, including one of the first female directors, Dorothy Arzner. That scene between how she's portrayed and Robbie's Nellie is sort of a party too. The party scene in The Party is most of the film, and the party scene in Babylon is about half an hour. Both feature scenes and gags considered wild, comedic and debaucherous for their time.
Morphine, opium, ether, heroin, coke, and Louis XIV sat on that.
Both are political commentary, both feature great music, beautiful women, beautiful men, elephants. Both say very different things. In The Party, we see revelry without consequences. In Babylon, we see the darker side of the all-night bacchanal, and it's based on history. If you could attend either one, which one would you choose? It's a tough call, but for now, let's groove to Henry Mancini's fabulous score, Fernando Carrera's off-the-charts production design, and Peter Sellers' classic charm, in The Party from 1968, and Babylon from 2022. Here's to the movies.